Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bing Li. I came from Beijing, China. Today, I would like to testify how Chinese Communist regime torture people who practice Falun Gong. Falun Gong is a peaceful meditation and spiritual practice deeply rooted in Chinese culture. The principle of Falun Gong, also called Falun Dafa, is truthfulness, compassion, and tolerance. On July the 20th, 1999, the then communist leader Jiang Zemin initiated a brutal crackdown against the Falun Gong. Just because I won't give up my belief in Falun Dafa. The Chinese Communist Party imprisoned me 3 times and sent me to mental hospital West. I was tortured physically, mentally, and spiritually until I collapsed. In a mental hospital, I was forced to take unknown medicine and receive electric torture on my head. I lost my memory partially for 2 years after I was released from the mental hospital. I was locked up with 11 Falun Gong practitioners in a tiny room with only 30 square feet in the dispatching center in Beijing, where actually it's a concentration center. I was detained in Xin'an labor camp where over 90% were Falun Gong practitioners. The time when I was released from the labor camp, there is still 1,000 Falun Gong practitioners. All over China, there are more than 100 such labor camps. During the past 9 years, the Chinese Communist Party used the detention house, labor camps to persecute Falun Gong practitioners. Every one of us suffered various kinds of torture, such as violent beating, flesh burning with electric batons, sleep deprivation, forced labor, electric needles, and solitary confinement in a dark and wet cell of only 4 square feet. The first day when I was sent to the dispatching center in Beijing, 2 policewomen brought me to a small isolated room with all of the doors and the windows closed, and they forced me to write a guarantee not to practice Falun Gong anymore and to confess my crimes. I refused. Every practitioner was taken to that cell and faced to the torture by electric batons one by one. I refused to write a guarantee not to practice Falun Gong anymore. They were so angry and ordered me to squat and put my hands on my head. And then they used 2 electric batons. They slapped and shocked me on my back, my hair, my neck, my head, and my arms. I could clearly smell the scorched hair and burned flesh. And I could clearly hear the sound of electric batons burning me. I felt that my head was twisted. Several times I couldn't bear the pain, and I fell to the ground, but they pulled me up again and continued shocking me. I sweated all over. It lasted for at least half an hour. I don't remember how long they tortured me, but the time when I was taken to that room, it was still light. When I was out of that room, it's very dark. My back was scorched all over, and it was so painful I could only sleep on my stomach. We became slave laborers and had to wrap chopsticks in a small piece of paper labeled sanitary. Although we were not allowed to wash our hands before the meals or after going to the restroom. We were allowed only 2 minutes for morning washing and 5 minutes in the evening washing. During the 1 month in the dispatching center, actually the concentration center, we were not allowed to change our clothes or had a shower. We became slave laborers. We were forced to clean the men's restroom by using harmful detergent and steel wire, to plant grass on cold winter mornings, and dig thick pits of 1.5 meters deep for planting trees, all without tools but thick fingers. We were forced to knit sweaters far into the night under dim light. And all these sweaters were exported to the United States and European countries. And every one of us were taken to take physical exam, all of our body, including blood test. But we were never told the reason of the physical exam, and we were never told the result of the physical exam. And all this support the organ harvesting of Falun Gong practitioners in China. It was a long and a gradual process, but the lack of sleep, brainwashing, constant attacks, and daily torture wore me down. I collapsed and totally lost my ability to think. My spirit was dying, so was my physical body. In China, people have no basic human rights. They were forced to choose between either die physically or die spiritually. At least 7 of my friends have been tortured to death in these past few years. Today, the Chinese Communist regime has further intensified the persecution of Falun Gong, and the excuse is for the preparation of 2008 Olympic Games. I urge the international community to pay attention to the ongoing genocide in China. The Olympic Games and crimes cannot coexist in China. Each individual support is very important. Your support means a great deal of hope for those who are still suffering. Your support could save countless lives. Please stand in solidarity with people. History will remember today, and history will remember every one of you here today. Thank you.